right, Brian. Big smile. We're live. Hey, what's going on? Gary Hardy here with Brunner's Bits, blah, blah, blah. Happy Thanksgiving. As you can see, there's no Andy today. Today we got Brian Bigness. Brian Bigness is with the MUM Food Pantry, which we'll go into in a minute. But so with the holidays being around, we got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got Hanukkah, we got Kwanzaa, we had Ramadan not too long ago. At Brunner's Lawn and Services, we believe in celebrating everyone. And we also believe in giving back to our community. And with the season of giving supposedly here, we felt that it was important that we talk to you about the importance of giving back. So there's so many people out there in need and so few with abundance that we live in a time where selfishness has to be thrown out the window. When you see people in the corner that are hungry, you see people without clothing, people without shelter, you really, really, really have to dig deep and say what's important, that extra car or giving food or feminine products or toothpaste or a shirt that you may not have worn in 10 years away to somebody that may need it. We forget so much where we come from that today I want to remember where I came from. When I was a kid, we had to use the food pantry. So I wanted to bring on Brian Bigness. Brian Bigness, like I said a little bit ago, is the outreach coordinator for Memorial United Methodist Church, but also the man in charge at the MUM Food Pantry. So, hey, Brian, could you tell us a little bit about yourself, buddy, since I've done all this talking?
Like you said, my name is Brian Bigness, and I'm the outreach coordinator and food pantry coordinator for the Memorial United Methodist Church. We've been going for about 4 years there, and we're feeding approximately 250 households every single month.
So the MUM Food Pantry is open.
Yes, it's open every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
To qualify to go through the MUM Food Pantry, do you have to live in the city of West Carrollton? Or?
Technically, yes, but we serve anybody that comes through our doors. If they come to our doors, then that means they're in need and they're going to leave with food. It's going to help sustain their family.
So I did a little bit of research, folks. In America, there are 47.4 million people that are hungry. That's 13.5% of American households that are hungry. And that's just the stuff that's reported.
Right.
So the food pantry in Ohio, those visits have been up 34% from 2022 to 23. They don't have the statistics yet for 23 to 24. And in 2023, in our area, this makes me sick. There's 11.8% of families and households that are hungry, and almost 15% of our children are without food. A little bit of silence there because, I mean, that really hits home.
Yes, it does.
How many kids do you typically see come through the food pantry?
Well, we have quite a few little ones that the parents or grandparents have to bring with them, but they always we know how many people are in a household. So I'd say probably, I think it's around 40% of our clientele is actually children that are being fed through us.
As somebody that volunteers at that food pantry, I can honestly say that when those kids come in, they're loved on. They get toys, they get candy if I don't eat it all. I'm sorry, there were cowtails this last week, and I'm a big fan of the cowtails. Me and your wife, Heather, were very, very intimate in those cowtail. But yeah, all these kids, man. Folks, you really got to pay attention to this. Today, we're not talking about leadership. We're not talking about landscaping. We're talking about giving back. A way you can give back is to donate to the food pantry. You can go, and it doesn't have to be our food pantry, just any food pantry.
Correct.
And if you don't have the money, donate your time. Your time is equally as important. So that's why I want to make it a point to let you know that we're about to kick off a campaign for you, Brian. We're going to start a GoFundMe campaign with a goal of raising $10,000 for the MUM Food Pantry.
That would be amazing.
How much money does it cost a month to feed all of these families?
We typically try to stay around $10 with what we purchase per family. So doing 200 to 250 households a month, we go from $2,000 to $2,500 a month to buy perishables to help get into these people's homes.
Well, I can tell you this much: I have some farm eggs coming to you, a few 5-gallon buckets, I believe.
They love their farm eggs down there. I can tell you that.
So, would you say $3,000 a month is about what is needed in cash flow to cover all of this, or is it a little bit less?
It's a little bit less. Like I said, we hover right around between $2,000 and $2,500 a month is our expenditures.
So $10,000 would get you between 4 and 5 months.
Yes, that would be a tremendous weight lifted off our shoulders.
So I'm begging you, my business colleagues out there, my friends, my family, go to our GoFundMe page, which will be shared on our Facebook account. Go to that GoFundMe page and donate some money. Brunner's Lawn and Services is committed to making that first donation, and we're gonna donate $500 to that food pantry. We believe in serving our community. Another thing Brunner's is going to donate to the food pantry and to Memorial United Methodist Church, if they'll accept it, is we're going to donate free lawn care service and lawn treatment service for 2025 for the church, to where we request that the money that would be billed be donated to the West Carrollton Food Pantry. So it's not free to the church. They're going to launder that money over to the food pantry. We and that'll come out to around $2,000 to $3,000 next year that'll go to the food pantry because of that.
That'd be great.
So, folks, I'm begging you, pleading. We have a lot of people in our community, in your community, that needs food, they need shelter, they need clothing. At Memorial United Methodist Church, we're providing food. We're also providing clothing.
Yeah, that's something we just started up a few months ago. We've from listening to the needs of our clients that clothing is an essential thing, and there's great programs like in Miamisburg Threads, but there's nothing in our area right here. So we started a clothing closet, and we man that every day that we're open, our pantry hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's been very, very well received.
Isn't that your mama?
Yeah, she's one of the volunteers, and another lady from our church is another volunteer who man that and hang the clothes, go through, make sure they're in good repair. And
they don't man that, they woman that.
They very much do.
They do a great job. So, folks, donate your clothes. Brunner's Lawn and Services is a drop-off site. You can donate anything to us at our doors. You can call me, 937-681-4859. Gladly talk to you and give you a place and meet you halfway even. I'll pick it up from you. It's important that we give back. So what I ask from you is, let's reach $10,000 on our GoFundMe between now and New Year's Eve.
That would be amazing.
If we can do that, boy, that'd be amazing. And what I would like to do is around the New Year's Eve time frame, I'd like to present you with the check, because what we'll do is you'll see exactly what was raised, and that's what the check's written for. No call, any administrative costs. Brunner's Lawn and Services that eat those costs. We want to make sure that those in need are taken care of. They can go to St. Vincent's de Paul if they need shelter. They can come to Memorial United Methodist Church if they need spiritual guidance, or they need food, or they need clothing,
or laundry detergent,
or laundry detergent.
We also make laundry
tell us
detergent.
about that.
That's something we started up about 2 years ago. We had another church show us how to make it, and we make a homemade laundry detergent. We make approximately 160 to 200 gallons every month on the second Saturday at 1 p.m. So if you're looking for volunteer opportunities,
the Loads of Love, it's called.
Yeah, it's called the Loads of Love. That's a part of our Loving Our Community campaign that we're doing through the food pantry and the Clothed in Love through the clothing closet. So it's just what we're trying to do as good Christians is do what Jesus told us to do, love our neighbors.
So with that being said, being good Christians, do you turn someone away if they're not a Christian?
Absolutely not. We've had a myriad of different people from different backgrounds come in, and we treat every single one of them the exact same.
According to the Christian Bible, Jesus said to love your neighbor.
Yes,
he didn't say love your neighbor if they were this or if they were that. So that's awesome that's how our church operates.
Yes, sir.
So folks, Brian, first off, dude, thank you for what you do, man. It's awesome. You guys and gals, friends, family, donate your clothes, donate your money. Instead of that extra pair of socks, donate $5. Instead of that extra pack of cigarettes that's going to freaking kill your lungs anyways, donate that money to the food pantry. Donate something that's going to hurt you to help someone else. Just donate, man. I mean, if you're gifted with abundance, give back. And I will be honest with you, I noticed that most of the people that give are the ones that aren't gifted with abundance too.
Yes.
When I was a fireman, we used to do that fill the boot. The guys in the Corvettes and the Mercedes drove right by. The guys with the clunkers donated everything that they made from their paycheck. Yep. So I hate saying those with abundance. If your heart feels like you need to give to the food pantry or to the clothing closet or to any of those other special things in your community, give. So anyways, thanks a lot. That's Brunner's Bits today. I'm not going to say we're going to shoot the crap because this is a G-rated on this episode, but happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays all the way around. We love you. Have a great day. And me and Brian are just going to chat now. So cool. What'd you think? And we are still live. We're still live.
It's different. That's all I can say. I'm not used to this, but
was it fun?
It was fun. I think it's informative, and I really hope it'll help out and get the word out about the need. And like I said, I don't know. I'm just grateful for any help we can get through there.
Well, I'm glad that you do this. I guess since we're at the end, in case somebody watches, really glad you work for us again.
I really enjoy it.
You're very important to the company. You're very important to the community, just in general.
And you're very helpful with many different things. So, and very understanding when I have to emergency, I got to go take care of. So,
life
I'm
happens.
grateful.
Life happens.
Sure.
So, all right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it done. Be cool, everyone.